milk. All right, how about this one?
Okay, what else you got?
Thought this was a funny little story that we had.
Oh, good. A woke coffee shop closes after demands from even more woke staff. Holy shit, I'm going to like this. All right, what is this?
I thought you'd like this one. Mina's World, a coffee shop known for its LGBT brand, has shut down after employees protested against the owners and demanded a redistribution of the company.
Yeah,
and that's how businesses thrive. Is when
I make the coffee, I should own this place. Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
And it was open for, I think, 2 weeks.
This is all, let's say, it's over and over and over. These fucking things just eat themselves.
Yes.
Like Sonam Parikh and owner Kate Eghart, who named the company after their cat, of course.
And also, we don't care.
Created Mina's World with the sole intention of the space to be run and operated by queer and transgender people of color. You know,
that's a very specific.
And also, Jesus fuck. It's so goddamn like pandering and odd. It's just like,
I mean, maybe okay. Here's the thing.
It's another one.
Even if it's genuine,
but here's the thing.
It's bound for failure.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, even if it's genuine.
It's like those places that are like, well, for people of color, it costs $3, but for white men, it's $7.50 or whatever.
Well, guess who's not shopping there?
Yeah, guess who's got all the fucking money, by the way?
You've just cut yourself off from the hand that would feed you.
Yeah, dude.
You fucking fools.
But,
All right,
okay, so
let's see.
But this,
As a space to be run and operated by queer and transgender people of color, the QTPOC. This is a new one. I've heard they're sort of replacing the LGBT
transgender people of color. Are they going to split into
the
factions?
QTPOC, yes. This is a new and recognized sort of, I don't know, brand.
Okay.
So Bon Appetit, an American food and entertainment magazine, described Mina's World, located in Western Philadelphia area, as a hangout spot for people of marginalized identities. This looks like everyone I see everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a particularly like crazy looking group.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would pick you out of a crowd to do
you're not so fucking freaking everybody out and special. Just get over it.
Nobody's
dude.
watching.
Like, that's the thing. Is like, okay, you make it feel like we employ this type of people.
Yeah,
this is the type we like. Well, good for you.
Yeah, cool.
But like, they're welcome pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, you guys can't go to Starbucks or work at Starbucks. Like, no, I see everyone at Starbucks looks like they could easily be in this photo.
This looks like the staff at Home Depot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, this is...
you guys are everywhere.
This is a jewel.
You know? Yeah, right.
It really is. This is just this is everybody.
Stop. So. It's just this, like... Yeah. Why?
Victimhood.
Yeah.
Currency.
Right. And who shops at this place? I guess
nobody.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to see co-founder Parikh at the mercy of the same after being an avid critic of coffee shops that fail to protect their black and transgender workers, as well as neglect to provide access to spaces that are not whitewashed for customers to just enjoy coffee.
Yeah, we've all seen when a black guy tries to go to Starbucks. Oh my God, the shit hit the fan.
Yeah, wait a minute.
People are holding him out. There's closing the fucking door, screaming at him the whole time. Like, what do you fucking think is going on?
Wait.
Like,
There's a point. If you can't sit and enjoy a cup of coffee in a fucking place because there's white people there, you have the problem.
Yeah, that's all your issue.
You have the fucking problem now.
Right. You can't and that's the thing.
They're just drinking coffee.
All of this stuff has gotten
on their laptop.
All of this stuff has gotten so convoluted that sounds like a legitimate concern to people.
The most racist thing that I've ever heard, though. It's like, I can't be comfortable if there's this one race in there with me. Does that not on its face seem fucking racist as shit?
And also, here's what I would say to a lot of these people that I've said to people before. If you want to go somewhere where there's no white people that will ever bother you, I can show you some of those places. I don't know if you'll really enjoy yourself. But I mean, why do you live? This is like all these people. Like, people would do this in New Orleans a lot, where it was like all this talking shit about white people. But we were sitting on the sidewalk drinking in a nice white neighborhood. Why do you live here then? If you don't like the white people, go where there's no white people. Like
it doesn't make any sense to me.
But I guarantee you're not naming a fucking coffee shop after your cat and hanging out there in a lot of those places.
Well, that was one of the things. Is one of the reasons that they were attacking each other. Was for gentrifying the area in West Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
And here's another thing: is there's one person of color. I don't know what color. Like,
I don't know.
You could all.
There's an Asian,
white,
I think.
The black chick and an Asian, and it's that. This is a pretty much.
Wait a second.
The racial breakdown of any place that you're looking.
Oh wait, but so queer was in this?
Yeah, I guess they're all queer.
Okay, but queer is like one of the, you could be anything, right? Like it's just any.
Yeah, I guess.
Basically, you're just not like completely.
Now I've heard that that
just...
white people that are gay are now being kind of ostracized from the community, though.
Good.
Yes.
Good, because you know what?
They've had it good long enough.
Right, and the other
they've
gays,
had a free ride.
The other gays should not have to be made to feel unsafe.
Yes.
While they're sleeping with hundreds of partners every year and having unprotected sex, but the white people are gonna have to fucking go because that's right.
It all started with an Instagram page called Mina's World Workers posted allegations against the property last month. Through the page, employees alleged manipulation, abuse of power, exploitation, discrimination against black people, meritocracy. That's apparently an offense now, is judging people based on how good they are at something, and more.
This is just Brave New World. I mean, this is just
dude,
fucking,
this is Orwellian.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, this is all shit that God, man, how genius was fucking Ray Bradbury to spot those early seeds of this back in like 1938 or whenever he wrote that. Like, how the fuck? I mean, and they called it so fucking precisely, dude. You see so much of it playing out now. The fucking, the complete. Well, all right, right there. The rejection of meritocracy.
Yeah.
Okay?
What are we talking about? How are we judging somebody? You have to judge someone.
No, but they're judging everyone based on the color. It's come full circle.
Yes, they're basing people on
they're making the judgments
color.
On skin color.
But saying we shouldn't judge people.
Did you not hear Martin Luther King when he said this? You know what I mean? Like, that was the whole fucking point.
I gotta look at the chats, man. Is anybody even fucking getting into this? Oh man, you guys are borderline pushing the shut down button.
How do we? Cadence says, how do we know if we're queer or not? We don't know. I don't know what it is.
You just say you are.
Yeah, it's some like what has been explained to me in the past is that's like an all-encompassing term that could mean a bunch of different stuff. So why have a fucking specific group if it even has queer in it? I would get the queers out, and I would just focus on the POC and the T.
Because it's too convoluted. We need to section off a little more.
That's probably why they weren't successful.
Well, it's called intersectionality, and that's what they're doing, and that's what everyone has been pointing at, going, this can't work as an end game. Mm-hmm. It doesn't work because eventually everyone's in their own box and no one can talk to each other.
That's why it just always eats itself. That's just what happens.
It's insanely fun to watch.
What else does this fucking thing say?
Let's go back.
So how did
they?
So then we haven't even gotten to the part where then they've turned. They became like a communist regime.
Yes. So they alleged manipulation, abuse of power, exploitation, discrimination against black people, meritocracy, and more. The employees demanded immediate payment.
Wait. So the employees are saying this about the owners?
Yes.
Why would they start?
Instagram page.
Why would they start a fucking place for you?
Yeah.
and then just belittle you and
yes.
Because like I guess the concept here is like, oh no, let's see, what does it say?
And told the owners to
manipulation, abuse of power, exploitation, discrimination against black people, meritocracy, and more. Okay, so they
demanded immediate payment and for the owners to redistribute the business.
Wow.
Now, one would think that such news would never be associated with a self-proclaimed safe space, but in a surprise turn of events, Eckhart and Parikh are on Instagram Live. Came out to admit that the claims were true.
Oh my God, they're probably just like
pandering.
It's self-flagellation for the masses.
Yes.
Look at how I'm. Oh my God, I'm so bad.
Yes,
what did you do wrong? I don't know, but if they're saying it,
I don't want to question their truth.
I must have marginalized someone unknowingly, and I'll now self-flagellate, and we'll be.
So we're going live as part of a radical accountability process.
Oh my God, you're so amazing.
We're complicit in the gentrification and anti-blackness on 52nd Street. We put our community at risk with our presence as well as our workers.
Well, no, that makes a lot of sense because we all know how much more dangerous it is in white neighborhoods than black neighborhoods. The statistics bear it out.
Of course, obviously. With the guidance of the workers and the Black and Brown Workers Collective, we're trying to raise funds to buy the business and turn it over to our staff.
Wow.
So... apparently, as
this
noble as
fucking shit worked.
Yeah.
So
the workers tried to raise $200,000 through GoFundMe, right? So it turns out that all of the money to start this business was given to this couple by the one's mother, who is a successful business woman and is an immigrant from Korea, came here with nothing, built a fortune of
she's not having this shit.
Some millions of dollars, and then gave her daughter or son or whatever, I don't know which way she goes now, but $70,000 to start this business. But she was still like a shareholder in it as well. So
she's got to be fucking pissed.
Yeah, so they were like, we need to give the business to these workers, these 8 people that work for us. And she's like, what? No.
Yeah.
So they're all in a standoff. So then the mom just says, I'm selling the building. I own the building. I'm selling the building.
All of you, she walked in there one day and was like,
no, that's Ling. That's like, no, you don't take my...
I'm just saying. I just muted it already in anticipation.
No, like you don't take my money. You know, like, dude, I don't give business. This is an old Korean woman who's made millions by herself.
Right, she's got to look at this. Like, she walked in one day and was like, just pulled the rug out. All of you fucking clowns, get the fuck out.
What are you talking about?
You're obviously all fucking insane. I mean, can you imagine just the churning delusion and
it's got to be a
that's going on
crazy
here.
place to be in.
So it's crazy enough that they even thought that they should, try to get control of the business because there's white people, I guess. And,
I don't know.
Because, like, what did they admit to? The owners of the business?
That they were guilty of gentrifying 52nd Street.
Is detrimental to the culture of 52nd Street, which... Okay.
But so why... Okay, so then the workers there now deserve your fucking business? You're going to fucking placate them?
This is fucking absurd, dude.
Yeah, it's insane. So, however, Mina, the workers tried to raise $200,000 through GoFundMe, but only raised $11,000.
That they're going along with it is the part that really is just.
These are the
turns
two.
it
This
into,
is the daughter of the.
That is what
whatever.
Now?
This is Priek and whatever. This is the Korean woman's daughter now.
God.
I'm assuming is
I have
son, but
taken a very quick glance at these two. I wouldn't give them a fucking tennis racket to take care of, let alone a fucking business, dude. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They look crazy. They just look at them. I don't know.
They do.
They just look nuts.
I understand. From a just a pattern recognition angle, that I would have to say.
Just don't.
So the mother just puts the fucking building up, and they couldn't raise enough money to buy the building and give the business to these people that work for them, so they were forced to go out of business, which is a fucking shock and a shame, really, because this was such a great business model to
Why do
begin
people
with.
start businesses where the point of the business is not just to have a good product? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, we've seen this over and over. People start these restaurants and whatever the fuck, and it always fails, But I just can't. I can't understand why anybody would think that, like, when you're like, there's this place down the street from me that has like this mission statement. Whatever. And it says nothing about the fucking quality of the food.
You know what it says to me? It says, don't eat here.
Right.
That's what it says to me. That's how I read that.
Yeah,
I read subtext.
I read it. This same place had put up like this big flyer when they were opening. I can't remember. It's like some bread place or some shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, we want like awesome new employees, and if you don't love to do this, then don't come in. And like this whole thing was all about how you need to do this job for the love of it. And for the mission, which is like inclusivity and this and that and whatever. I'm like, why? I will never fucking eat here now not because I'm against whatever you're doing, just because you seem annoying.
But also, you seem annoying, and also, I have to guess that the product is going to suffer.
That the product is secondary.
If your prime objective is this, and then your secondary thing is to make the food I'm buying, well, then I'm probably not going to be into your fucking product. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll give it a shot if it's a mission that I agree with, of course. But what if it was face? It seems annoying.
What if they open Audit the Fed Bakery?
Preachy, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Go there.
I'd be all over.
Right, I'd just be making donations.
It's all cash.
Right.
That establishment is all cash.
Or like a fund to I don't know, dude. I just can't get the idea out of my head of like all the people like I've seen do this.
Yeah, you've had this idea. This is a real idea. Right?
Well, it's a fund that I wanted like these like. Phony kind of like woke liberal, whatever the fuck they are now, people that,
I call them illiberals,
that are constantly talking shit about white people. I want to like put together a fund to send them, like I said, on an expedition to places where you'll never have to worry about white people again. and I want to like somehow put an ankle bracelet on them so they can't fucking leave. You can go on Independence Avenue from here to here.
Harrison,
don't worry, you won't see any white people.
Independence and Harrison to Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I know exactly.
People used to do this like I said in New Orleans. It was people were doing that shit constantly, and it was like the annoying. I was down there. I'm thinking of like when Trump was first elected and stuff, and it was oh my god, the constant whining and blah 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 about white people, and I would literally be like, you could literally where we were sitting, you could walk 10 minutes to a black neighborhood if you really wanted to.
If you really, and that's fine.
But they're fucking phony. They're too.
They don't.
What it is a lot of people like that are actually fucking scared of black people or actually whatever.
Well, that's why they have to make it such a fucking point that everyone knows that you're. It's like, dude, shut.
Yeah, you're actually harboring some pretty dark feelings about black people, most likely.